Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Sullivan family. It is day 20 of Vlogmas. Day 20. It's gone so fast, like so fast, which also means it's only 5 days until the big day. It's Florence. You'll be pleased to know that Florence is feeling much better today. She's woken up this morning. She's not happy being in a car seat, but she is feeling much better. All right, we're going home now. I think she wants to go home. She's much better today. Still a little bit, you know, but her temperature's gone down. It's really weird. It's the same happened to Agnes and Joseph. She really doesn't like it. We better go. I'm home. Florence does not like being in her car seat whilst the car is stationary. So she's fine when you're driving, most of the time, but she doesn't like being stopped without the engine on. So we had to go. I can't remember what I was actually saying. Let me rewind. I remember. So yeah, Agnes and Joseph both had this kind of temperature for 24 hours, and then they were pretty much okay, kind of, the next day. Well, the temperature had gone at least. So Florence obviously flat out yesterday, temperature all day, went to bed, had a temperature even into the night, you know, kept topping her up with Calpol. This morning she woken up bright as a button. So she still sounds a bit chesty, but she already had a bit of a cough. But yeah, temperature's gone. She woke up starving, so wanted food. Much better. Today, really strange. Obviously like some 24-hour thing, I don't know. But she's much better today. She's much happier. So yeah, she doesn't want the cuddles today. So as much as I don't like him being ill, it was nice to have cuddles because she doesn't give many cuddles. They're on her terms and her terms only. You're much better today. You got a ball. So, Agnes and Toby are both at home today. Agnes is still not feeling. She's much better. She hasn't got temperature or anything like that, but she's just not feeling school at the moment. Are you? I don't really know what's going on, but she's getting very upset. And just, I don't know whether it's still that she's not feeling 100%. She had a party yesterday at school and she didn't overly enjoy herself, bless her. She just kept getting really upset all day. So I've just given her a bit of an early start to her Christmas holidays, haven't we? Because for whatever reason, you're just not feeling it at school at the moment, are you? She used to love school. Okay, Joseph needs a pee, so we'll be back. Sorry, everybody has to stop. So yeah, she, you know, primary 1, she had a great time at school. She's just not adapting to primary 2 very well. I don't really know what's going on with her. Her teacher's been great. You know, we've been in communication all the time. I don't know. She worked, you know, tried talking to her. I don't know. She's just really tired because it's coming up end of term. I'm hoping that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's a situation we need to assess in the new year. So, and as far as Toby goes, he's still got this cough. He's still not feeling 100%. So they're all so tired. So those two are starting their holidays early. Twins have gone off to school, having a whale of a time at school. They're doing different days every day. Snowman Day, Gingerbread Man Day, Candy Cane Day. They come home with a different elf name every day. They're having a great time. So they've gone off to school. Although they did say to me this morning, do you think we need hats today? It was quite warm yesterday. It was about 11 degrees. I was like, no, you won't need anything. It's fine, you'll be fine. Get to school, it's really windy. It's raining and it's actually quite cold. So they've got gloves, but they didn't wear hats. But they do have their coats. I'm sure they'll be fine. So yeah, that is the situation. I have Toby, Joseph, Agnes, Florence, obviously Elizabeth and Olivia at home. Everybody else is at school. They're just so, you can see it on all the kids. They're just so tired. Not just mine, everybody's. So I don't know. It's like I said, it's a situation that I think we'll need to assess in the new year. See if having a break over Christmas helps her. I don't know. She's brilliant at work. She gets on with people really well. gets on with her teachers really well. She's really helpful. She's polite, which, you know, all of that. There's just something that's making her really upset. Oh, cool.
She wants to show you her tower.
She wants to show me her tower. Florence is loving having Agnes at home. She loves Agnes. She loves the twins as well, obviously. But yeah, talking about the twins. So I've had some comments a few times now about somebody keeps jumping on to my Instagram especially and saying how she feels sorry for the twins because they're so badly treated. I don't normally address these things because I just, that we get so much. If I start addressing it all the time, it outshines all the positive stuff that we do and all the positive comments that we make, that we get, sorry. And I don't want to do that because, you know, at the end of the day, we have so many people on that give such positive feedback to us. And that's why we do what we do, because, you know, all of you guys are great. But I just wanted to address this because I don't think they're watching the same family as everybody else somehow. Obviously they have their own agenda and are seeing it from a totally different perspective than everybody else. But just a little background. The twins, obviously, as most of you will know, but I don't know whether this person is aware, the twins were born 10 weeks prematurely. We went to hell and back when they were born. It was probably the hardest time, the most upsetting time, the most challenging time, the most emotional time we've ever had in all of our lives. And I include the older children in that because as much as we tried to shield them from things, they were here and they're not stupid. So it changed us as people, it changed us as a family, it made us stronger, and it made us appreciate everything that we have even more. Now, obviously, people will see what they want to see. People, you know, we vlog, we get a lot of, you know, we get negative feedback for things that we buy, especially on shopping hauls and things like that. Whatever, it is what it is. Things like that I'm not really bothered by it anymore, to be honest, because there's so many positive, like I said, positive comments. It way outshines any negativity that we get. But yeah, the twins, we treat all of our children the same. Every single one of them gets treated the same. You might not see all of them on camera because not all of them want to be on camera. You might see some children in photos more than other children because not all of them want to be in photos, and, you know, not all of them want to be filmed, not all of them want to be. We respect all of their wishes. If they don't want to be on camera, absolutely fine, no problem. If they don't want to be in photo, fine, no problem. You know, sometimes I do like to get a nice family shot, but, you know, the older kids are busy. They've got their own lives. They've got things going on. You know, that they are their own people as well. So we have respect for what they want to do. So we don't treat any of them any differently, but you will see different people on film because that's just how it is. So just because Elizabeth isn't on film doesn't mean that we don't treat Elizabeth the same as everybody else, because you see a very small snippet of our day. There's a lot of other stuff that goes on in our lives that doesn't get filmed. And, you know, rightly so. We film, this is the beauty of YouTube. We get to film what we want to film. We get to film what we want to share with everybody. But there are other things that we don't share because that is life and that is what happens. But like I was going back to the twins, like I was saying, the twins changed everything for us. So if anything, I am more protective of them than I probably was of the older ones at that age. They battled to be here, both of them. Erin had sepsis, we nearly lost her. There's a lot of stuff that went on when they were tiny that I've never dealt with, and that Ben probably hasn't dealt with either, because now they're nearly 8 and they're fit and they're well. I mean, yes, Erin has hearing problems and they both have, you know, Leah has a bit of a problem with her sight, but considering everything that they went through, it's a very small thing, you know. considering nearly losing them, having to sign that paperwork when Erin was 2 weeks or a week old to say yes, she can have these antibiotics, but they may, you know, they may have an impact on her life, but they will save her life for now. There's lots of things that went on when they were small that I don't necessarily remember, or I've blocked out, or, you know, it was an extremely difficult time, but we came through it stronger. We came through it stronger as a family. So if you think that the twins are treated differently than everybody else, then, you know, whatever, but I can assure you that they most definitely are not. They are, you know, they are all treated the same. They are all, I love our children, or we love our children more than life itself. They mean everything to us. My life isn't worth anything without my children and Ben, and that's the simple fact. Everything we do in our life is for them. Everything we do is to better our lives for them, for us, but for them. They are the be all and end all of everything. Every decision that we make is what we try to make is the best for them. Yes, we get it wrong, like any other parent. We get it wrong. We try our best. Sometimes we completely mess it up. We're just human at the end of the day. We may be humans that get, you know, because we're online, we get scrutinised for everything that we do by certain people, but it's only a very small minority. But we will continue to do what we do because we love doing what we do, and we love our family extreme, more than you can even put into words. So there is no chance that they get treated different than anybody else. There's no chance that they get treated badly. We love them more than anything, all of them. And just knowing their background and knowing everything that we went through with them just to keep them here, I find it quite offensive that people think that way. But anyway, we digress, we move on. I just wanted to put that one to bed, so I will move on. Back to today. Do you like my jumper? It's my Christmas jumper. Got my Christmas jumper on today. It's very nice and warm. Got my National Lampoon's, feeling Christmassy today. I'm getting there. When I've got all the kids at home and I know that they don't have to go to school again, I'll be feeling even more Christmassy. And when Ben's finished work, but I am feeling more Christmassy. Today, aim of today, I've got a few things that I need to get online, not necessarily for Christmas, but I need to get some kind of runner for our hallway, because we've got a doormat by the door, but it's the thinnest doormat you can possibly ever get. It's one of those suck all in, I can't remember what they're called, you get it from the supermarket, but they're really thin. But the door catches on it every single time because the door is like pretty much on the floor. So obviously we've got laminate floor out there, so we need something, but we can't have anything in front of the door. If you put a doormat outside the door, it gets wet, so that kind of defeats the object. So I'm trying to looking for some kind of runner or something, as much as I don't really want one, just for when people come in and out the house, because you're coming straight in with wet feet, just so that there's something that can absorb. And I've got some other bits that I need to look for, but my main aim is to do more of the Christmas pyjamas, so that's what I'm going to get on with first.
Cold, baby, I just want you close. I
Right, so I've managed to print off and cut about 4 so far. I'm going to do the rest in a minute. But right now, we're stopping for lunch because Flo is hungry. So we're stopping for lunch. Lunch is done. It's gone very cold. I've just had to put my heating back on. I was trying to keep it off for the day, but it's really cold. So I've just put it back on. It's been warmer the last few days, but it's cold now. So I am just flitting between doing a couple of things that I needed to get done. I don't know where the time has gone. I don't know where the morning went. And now the afternoon's... It's like 1:30. How did that even happen? Was it 2:30? I think it's 1:30. I hope it's 1:30. I don't know where the time goes. I'm just doing some washing. It's about my 4th load of the day. So I'm just doing some washing and some drying. Fun times. And then I'm going to try and do more of my thing because I've got to cook tea in a bit as well. I'm doing spaghetti bolognese, something very quick for this evening because Noah has to be out he's going out about 4:30. So just something quick that I can do that he can eat before he goes. It's just all trying to fit everything in to spaces all the time. I'm going to get this washing done. How are we getting on with the gingerbread house, guys?
Good.
What number are we on?
169.
Agnes has been doing this for a few days, haven't you, Agnes?
Oh, I
No.
had 150.
Toby is helping as well. It actually lights up, but
The LEDs
we'll do that at the end. You're doing a good job,
Yeah.
aren't you? Are you hot now, are you?
What's in here? Is that where the LED batteries go?
Yeah, be careful of taking it out though. There's a little battery on the side. I think it's in this side.
You take that.
Oh, hang on. Cool.
Those LEDs are good.
Haven't they?
We don't have any cones. That's actually really cool. Oh, is it gonna light through the crevices?
Yeah.
Put it in your...
Just wait.
Keep going, guys. You're doing a good job. I'll come back in a bit.
Have like
Oh.
170.
That's alright, I'll help you. You okay? What are you doing? Are you doing beads? Show everybody your beads. Oh, so clever. Did you do that? Yeah. Did you do that? Yeah. Oh, and you got some sellotape. Yeah. Some, are you getting them off? Oh, okay. Did it? Good girl. Oh, clever girl. Oh. Are you in the photo as well? On the picture as well? Good girl. Flo had a nap and then Flo woke up extremely grumpy from her nap. These are on special offer in Tesco's at the moment, £1.25. Mocha Delight ones, the Christmas flavour. So yeah, Flo had a nap. Flo woke up from her nap. Let me have that. Very grumpy.
Yeah.
So we've had about an hour of trying to calm Flo down. She wouldn't calm down for anybody, and then she said that she wanted. I can't do this. I can't do it with one hand. Then she said she wanted cake. She wanted cake. She kept screaming that she wanted cake. This is what she wanted. She's never had it before, but she's seen it in the fridge. She wanted some of Isabel's leftover after 8 cake. She's not eaten it before. She wanted cake, and now she's fine. And you miss? Yeah, she's okay now. So we had about an hour of screaming. Wouldn't calm down. What's the matter? All right. Okay. Hold on. But anyway, we are. Honestly, they're finishing school now. Ben's just doing the school pick up for the twins, and I can honestly say that I don't know where the day's gone. Again, I really don't today. Like, I literally feel like I've got washing, a couple of things done, and that's it. The day's gone. I'll be back. My dog. I just got to get some ice. Just getting some ice. You're not having any ice.
I want to keep my mouth full.
Is your mouth full?
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know where the day's gone. It's just gone. Completely. Haven't achieved many of the things that I wanted to get done. Get off you. But I guess that's just the way. I did get quite a lot of wrapping done last night. My hand. And I don't think I expected to do all that much because I was going shopping. But I did manage it, which was quite good. It's nice. Well, I'm watching you, monkey. Smell nice too. Yeah. I don't really know. You're a monkey. I don't really know what's happened. Yummy. It's very yummy. Yummy. So as usual, I'm trying to work through my washing piles, which are just huge all the time. I know this, but I still give myself a hard time about having huge washing piles. Why is it that we just seem to give ourselves a hard time over everything all the time? I just don't know why. And then you say I'm not going to do that anymore. You just carry on doing it anyway. And I think there's this thing as well, isn't there, where it's Christmas, so you feel like you've got to clean everything and everything's got to be perfect because it's Christmas. I mean, I kind of try and do the reasoning behind me getting a lot of stuff done before Christmas is, number one, it needs doing because there's so many people in the house. I have to stay on top of things. But number two, I do like to have a few days over Christmas where I just don't have to do hardly, you know, just the bare minimum, so I can just sit and watch films and be with the children, play games, all of those sorts of things. So a bit of a break away from the normal running around kind of thing. I mean, obviously I still have to do washing, that's always there, but I try and get all the other stuff done so that I can have a couple of days where we don't have to do so much. But I think the thing in a house with so many people is it does get it gets dirtier 5 times faster than anybody else's house. It gets, you know, dustier 5 times faster than anybody else. It's you know, there's a lot of people living in the house, so you are constantly, forever cleaning something, putting something away, sorting something out, washing. and that's just the way it is. But sometimes it's hard to not give yourself a hard time about not always feeling like you're keeping on top of things. I guess my point is, you're only human, and you know, these jobs were never made to be finished. That's my reckoning. They're just made to be there. You know, you could probably finish them if, you know, you didn't have, like maybe when I was younger and single, I might have finished it. But that's just, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, don't we, for everything to be perfect. But you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to be able to enjoy a little break, maybe over Christmas, or just enjoy some time with family over Christmas, or you know, just relax a little bit. And I think that's kind of my reasoning behind wanting to get stuff done. But then I do equally get caught up in the whole, I must wash all the blankets, towels, cushions and everything before Christmas. It's just ridiculous. In actual fact, I do need to wash the blankets in the lounge, because I've bought new blankets for the lounge, and I want to put some of the old blankets in the cars, because we do keep a couple of blankets in the cars in the winter because it gets so cold. And if we break down or we get stuck somewhere, or like when I'm sat at dances and stuff, it gets really, really cold. So I do keep a couple of blankets in the car in the winter. So I was going to wash them up, put them in the car. So there's method behind that madness. But the other ones I was going to just, I don't know, give away or put away, or I'm not entirely sure, maybe put in for one of the animal shelters or something, because obviously we've bought some new ones for the lounge, some a bit like the ones that they had in the holiday place that we stayed in. They're really, really comfy. Anyway, that was just my little chat whilst doing some folding up. My little pep talk of don't be so hard on yourself, because I'm always hard on myself, and it's one of the things that I'm really consciously trying to change, is not being so hard on myself. And because I think it's important as well now, because obviously the older the kids get, the more they see me being hard on myself, the more that kind of creates a pattern for them as well. So I'm quite conscious of that too. Lots of things that maybe wouldn't have stood out to me when they were younger, because I thought I had to be on top of everything when they were younger. And, you know, especially because we had a large family. I mean, this is going back when we had like 5 or 6 kids, because we had more than the average amount of children. We stuck out. So I was over conscious all the time to make sure that everything was perfect, and everybody was perfect, and the clothes were perfect, everything, because I didn't want to look like I was failing, if you like. Whereas now, I try and be much more realistic, because it doesn't matter how many kids you've got. You know, you have good times and bad times. You know, we have the most amazing family, but it doesn't mean that we don't ever come up against any problems, because we do. We have toddlers and teenagers. You know, it can be a minefield sometimes, but we get through it. We work through it as a family, and you know, we stick together, and that's what's important. But I am much more conscious now about what I say and do to myself, the pressure I put on myself, that the kids see that, and that, like I said, can create a kind of picture of what they think they should be, if you know what I mean. So I am a lot more conscious now about, it's even down to the way that, you know, I've always struggled with my appearance, my weight, all that sort of stuff, ever since I was young teen, really. You know, eating disorders and everything else, or eating disorder, sorry. And it sticks with you. And I have days, especially I think at the moment, I was doing really well with accepting me for me, who I am now, and all that sort of stuff. But lately I've been feeling quite bloated. So sometimes you just feel like you're not what you think you are when you look in the mirror, or when you look in the mirror, you're not what you think you look like. Does that make sense? But yeah, I think even being kinder to yourself is really important when you have kids as well, because they see that and they, you know, nobody can say anything worse about me than I've said about myself. And that's a really kind of bad trait, if you like. I need to be kinder. We need to be kinder to ourselves. I know it sounds really corny, but we do need to be kind to ourselves. But right now, I'm going to go and finish my coffee and wait for them to come home from school. Oh, and I've got to cook spaghetti, blah, blah, blah. I've got to cook a spaghetti bolognese. And I'm wearing white. I always wear white when I've got to cook a spaghetti bolognese. What is the matter with me? Why do I do these things? I do have an apron. I could put that on, but you can guarantee I'll still get it on myself. It's like I manage to spill my food every night. I think I'm like a toddler eating. This is why we don't go out to eat. Anyway, I'm off. Dinner is done. Most of them have eaten. Noah actually had his as soon as he walked through the door. So I did his a bit earlier because he had to go out for 5. He had to be in Lossie for 5. But in actual fact, he doesn't need to be in Lossie till 6. So he got his dinner handed to him as soon as he walked in the door and didn't actually need it straight away. But anyway, he got it. The rest of them have had their tea. We will have ours later. Little ones are just going up for a bath. I'm going to take Noah through to Lossie. So that is it for today. I have another evening of wrapping more presents this evening. Tomorrow night we have to pop out because the older ones, or some of the older ones, want to go to B&M and Asda. So we've got to pop out tomorrow night. So that will be a no wrapping evening. So I'm going to try. We're doing all right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people's done. That doesn't sound very many, but it's the little ones, and they've got much more stuff than the older ones because the older ones want more expensive stuff, so obviously they have less. But they get what they want, so, or within reason. So yeah, I'm going to try and do a couple of the older ones this evening, and then there'll be Thursday evening, Friday evening, and Saturday evening, should it be necessary. So yeah, it's not been all that productive today. I don't seem to have got as much as I wanted to get done, but we've got there. You know, with lots of people in the house, the little ones are home. It's been fine. Anyway, I'm going to go because I need to. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog, guys. Don't forget to drop us a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we will be back tomorrow for day 21. We're getting close. Day 21 of VLOGMAS. Bye.